Good morning. This is Lydia downtown with True Empowerment Ministries. We are serving the homeless this morning and just wanted to give you a little bit of a view of what we got going on down here. We have several wonderful volunteers and we are out here doing the will of God.
My own foundation, my own sacred name, living my life in your frame, codependent no more.
I was thinking about this earlier today and I thought I'd share. A lot of people talk about healing and transformation and becoming a better version of yourself, but sometimes we forget that healing isn't just internal, it's also about what you give back and how you show up for your community and how you use your blessings to bless somebody else. And that is what today's conversation is going to be about. And that's why it's so special because I'm sitting down with someone who not only understands service, but they live it. And that is True Empowerment Ministries. They have been feeding the homeless in Jacksonville, Florida. And the heart behind this work is none other than Lydia McClendon. She is the visionary. She is the organizer and the hands and feet behind a ministry that gives people dignity and a meal. So, but I do want to say this to you that are watching. As a life coach, I often tell people that giving back doesn't just help the person on the receiving end, it helps you too. Because serving shifts your mindset and it helps you step out of your own worries. It helps you to remind yourself that your purpose is bigger than your problems. And it shows you that we all have something to offer, whether it's our time or compassion, whether it's food, whether it's service, a donation of $5 or $10. You just need to simply show up. Okay. So today I want to talk with Lydia, excuse me, not just about what she does, but why she does it and how serving others can actually serve you right back. So, welcome, Lydia. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me on my channel. And I just really hope people get to know the side of you that I know, the loving and giving side. What inspired you to start True Empowerment Ministries and specifically focus on feeding the homeless in Jacksonville?
Well, I want to start out by saying thank you so much, Valerie, for having me on tonight.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate the invitation.
Absolutely.
What inspired me to start True Empowerment Ministries? Actually, True Empowerment Ministries has been within me for a long time. And
Mhm.
it kind of connects to what you do as a life coach when you talk about transformation. Well, I had to go through a transformation to be able to birth this out of me. And that transformation happened. And so I finally got to the point to where I said, okay, Lord, you've given me this unction for so long, but some things had to happen for me to grow to be able to take that step of faith. So it was already there, but I just said, Lord, I'm here, I'm ready. I went out on faith and I decided that I know there are people out there that need help. I'm a servant. I'm a servant. All my life, I've been a servant. My profession, I'm a servant. I'm a registered nurse. So
Okay.
everything I do, it
Mhm.
comes in with service. I've taken care of family members. I've taken care of friends to help them along with their journey. But going back to True Empowerment Ministries, I always have had a heart for the homeless. There would be cold nights. I would be in my warm house and I would say, Lord, and pray for the homeless. Keep them warm, God. Give them something to eat. Make provisions for them because they can't do it for themselves. And that I said, when I finally did birth to empowerment, I knew that was the direction that I wanted to go, to be able to help the homeless, to be able to give dignity, to be able to show compassion, and to let them know we see you and we care. And that was why I decided this is the way that I want to help. This is the way that I want to be a resource for God's people. Because you and I, we met in a ministry.
We did.
And we know how ministry does. Churches do good work. Churches impart the word, but we also need people doing ministry out in the streets.
Mhm.
And I have really had strong feelings about that for a long time. So I know there was a need, and I wanted to be one of the people that go out there. And in addition to providing a meal, in addition to providing hygiene products, I want to share Christ while I'm meeting those practical needs. Because when you're in the church, you're talking to people that are in the church. But when you go out there in the streets, what you're doing is you're trying to bring the lost into Christ.
Mhm.
So that's the different reasons that inspired me, that I wanted to be a point of light. I want to make an impact in the community that will help people at least do my part. Because one of the things that I hope, Valerie, is that, okay, I know I can help you. I can give you a bag lunch for a day. I can give you some hygiene products to clean yourself up a bit. But what I'm hoping is there'll be another ministry that will come behind me
Mhm.
and do the same thing. And just think about it, Valerie. If there was so many ministries that just went out there and we covered the homeless and we talked with them about the Lord. It's one plants the seed, one waters it, God gets the increase.
Mhm.
So we're out there trying to bring the lost to Christ, bring dignity and compassion, and just let people know we see you and we care.
Mhm.
So that inspired me to want to go out and actually touch the people that are out there and show them love and show them that we care.
I love that. And I can honestly say, yes, we did meet in church. I don't live in the same city any longer, but I'm still a part of what you do, and in my own way, I support you. I love that you are going beyond the four walls because, and I'll share, I always try to be as transparent just to help somebody else who's listening. It's those four walls that I felt suffocated in. And sometimes those people in those four walls, they're comfortable there. They don't go out to where the real ministry lies. And that's going out to reach people and help people and meet them where they are, and if feeding somebody, no matter who you are, no matter what your faith is, just taking the time to hold the capacity for somebody out there and say, you know what, are you hungry? Can I feed you?
Mhm.
It just it just does something. And that's going to actually lead me into my next question that I want to ask. In your experience, how does giving back impact the person who's serving? How does it impact them emotionally, spiritually, or even mentally? And I don't want to say my 2 cents. I want to hear it from you.
Well, one of the things that I do is I kind of take a temperature, let's say with the volunteers.
Mhm.
I can notice somebody, the way they're looking or responding, and I can give you an example of what happened. We just served on the 15th, and I
Okay.
had a new volunteer. So I asked her, I said, so how are you feeling? How are you doing? Just, open-ended question because I wanted her to tell me how she's feeling.
Mhm.
She said, I'm overwhelmed. I said, really? I said, well, what's going on? And she said, these people is it's just so sad. And I can't believe what I'm seeing. And I said, you know what? I said, I understand what you're feeling right now. All the time, I said, I have had a heart for the homeless. I said, but until I hit these streets, that's when it became real. So for her, that's when it became real, when she went out and she served. And the thing about it, most of the volunteers, they're happy to serve. We have people that are looking for opportunities because of just what we talked about, those four walls. A
Mhm.
lot of people are in those four walls, and there's no outlet within their ministry to be able to serve the way that they would really love to serve. So I have people that slowly they're coming on and saying, I want to be a part of this. And then after they serve that first time, they're like, wow. So I think it really does help for people to be able to connect with those that are less fortunate, to be able to help them. I think they feel like I'm helping you. Here, this is something to eat. Here, this is something to clean your body with. So I feel like they feel that I'm restoring dignity. They talk to the people with compassion. We kind of changed up our system this time because I want this not just to be that we just give out food, that we
Mhm.
just give out hygiene products.
Okay.
And initially, when we were getting our footing, we put everything in a bag and we gave it to them. One thing I said coming out of the gate, though, we need to connect with the people that we're serving. Hey, how are you? Look them in the eye. Have a conversation while we're giving them things. So this time we split every element of the kit out. That way, each volunteer can be engaged.
Mhm.
Each volunteer could be able to have a few words of encouragement with each of our clients that come through. And it really was an awesome feeling. And afterward, everybody expressed that they really loved doing things that way. So I think that serving helps people to feel that they're doing God's work.
Mhm.
Most of the people that serve with us are, well, all of them are Christian and they
Mhm.
want to help.
Mhm.
And as the Bible says, what you do unto the least of me, you do unto me.
Mhm.
So I think that serving really does give people a sense of satisfaction and wanting to be closer to their God and wanting to be closer to be with the people out there on the street and to help them and to lead them, hopefully, to find Christ.
Creating gratitude, spiritually
Yes.
creating gratitude, and even mentally, just being more, like you said, she had the capacity to see them in their state and say, wow, my situation isn't so bad. It's so sad.
Mhm.
It took her from what she probably felt was, and I'm referring to the story you told me at the very beginning, how your new person felt like she was overwhelmed, but mentally it wasn't a overwhelming bad feeling. It was just a place of gratitude, like, wow, there are people worse off than I am, and I didn't know this. It took her mind to them and their needs versus her and her needs. I
Right.
love that.
Right. It did. And I love when I see the volunteers. It's almost like when you're seeing a child and the light goes off and you
Yeah,
see they're really into it and you see they're smiling and you see that, oh, how are you? And one thing that we do training, we train our volunteers before we go out because safety is first. All right. So we make sure all your do's and your don'ts. And one of the things that I've seen is that all of the volunteers, we tell them, hey, look them in the eye, acknowledge them, let them know you
like
see
that.
them. That's the best. I
Mhm.
think that's one of the best things you can do in addition to giving out sandwiches and things like that. They need that spiritual food. So somebody to say, you're somebody
I
and we
see you.
care. So I see you. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're valid.
So I love seeing the interaction. It
Hmm.
was a beaut, especially Saturday. It was a beautiful thing when we changed our system and we created that environment that brought everybody face to face, eye to eye.
I want this to grow for you because it's so needed. We're in a
Yes.
time, not just in this time, at any time. Everybody
Yes.
deserves to be seen. Everybody deserves to be valid. Everybody deserves to eat.
Hmm.
and to be
Exactly.
clean and
Exactly.
to be treated like humanity, to
That's right.
to be seen as a human being. So I want this, I want you to be
Yes.
able to do wonderful things. So for let me ask this. For
Okay.
anyone that's watching or who feels led to donate, volunteer, just get involved in any way, how can they contact you or contact your ministry or give to you? A $5 donation here, $5 donation there, because I know you need the donations because you are purchasing things. And as to see, you're in Florida, so the weather, they probably need ponchos to keep them dry because of the rain that comes through, specifically during the summer. But even in the winter, it can get a little chilly, not cold, cold, but
Right.
a little chilly.
Yes, yes, it does.
Yeah. So share with everybody share how they can contact you and share what your needs are, and just make a petition to those that are watching and ask them to, you know, be led to help.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, we have several different platforms that you can give to the ministry. But first, I'm going to tell you to go to our website, www.trueempowermentministries.org. Again, www.trueempowermentministries.org. We also have several platforms that you can donate to us by. Cash App is $ capital T, capital E, Ministries 25. Again, for Cash App, that's $ capital T, capital E, Ministries 25. There's also Zelle. If you just go into your Zelle and look up True Empowerment Ministries Incorporated, we will come up and you will be able to donate to us through Zelle. We are also on Givelify. That's the same thing. Just look up the ministry to True Empowerment Ministries Incorporated, and you will be able to donate to our ministry. We're working on other platforms right now, but those are the three that we have active. We are also seeking volunteers. We love volunteers. We want people that want to be engaged with the community and want to come out and show more love to the people we have here. It is my vision, Valerie, and to all, that we have so many volunteers that we can go out twice a month. We can go out in shifts, team A, team B. So we encourage you, if you would like to be a part of something that is going and it is going to grow and it is going to help a lot of people, just come and be a part of True Empowerment Ministries. Now, if you don't mind, I just want to take a moment to share my vision to
Please.
let everybody know, and I want to let folks know a little more about us as far as donations. Everything that you donate to us is tax deductible. We are a 501c3 organization. So your gift is tax deductible. Also, our board of directors, founders, everybody, all the volunteers, nobody is paid. It is purely a volunteer organization. So all monies go to the outreach expenses and operational expenses we have just to keep the ministry going. So I just wanted to let you all know that. So if you all want to get in contact with us, you can contact us through Facebook as well. True Empowerment Ministries, True Empowerment Ministries Incorporated. So we're out there on Facebook, and you can go out there and see some of the outreach that
Yes.
we've done,
Mhm.
especially the one that we just had on Saturday. So
Mhm.
we would love for you to share. So come out, come to our page, share our page, share our information with everyone you know. And if should you decide to donate to us, we thank you. Because one day, what I would like to see for this ministry is that imagine, I just want you to step back for a minute and imagine. What if you go out in your yard and you're dirty and you're sweaty? Think about that feeling. Now think about being in feeling like that, but being out in the streets. Your clothes are dirty. You're dirty. You have nowhere to clean yourself, no way to clean yourself. So even if you go and you wash up, oh my, your clothes are dirty. So we're still in that mode where hygiene is an issue. One of the visions I have for True Empowerment Ministries, and I'm hoping to make this come to pass. No, this will come to pass in 2026, is to be able to have mobile showers and mobile washing machines. So these wash days, we would have the homeless bring their clothes. The ministry supplies detergent. You can wash and dry your clothes. Also, with the mobile showers, yes, you come in, you take a shower, and be able to give yourself, just clean yourself up, have the dignity
Yes.
that human beings deserve. So this is coming, but we need your help. We need you all to partner with us in order to make these things happen. And I thank you. I thank you all in advance. I thank you all in advance for partnering with us.
And I hope those of you that are watching will please know just everybody needs an opportunity. Everybody deserves to have some nutrition, something to eat. And you can go out to their Facebook page. You can see what they're doing in the community. It's there. Lydia, I have another question. I just want to ask really quickly. What would you say is the homeless population in Jacksonville, Florida? Because Jacksonville is such a big place. It's huge. I don't know if people realize how big Jacksonville, Florida is. You can drive around the city for an hour and you're still in Jacksonville.
Still in Jacksonville, yes. Valerie, I see them everywhere. I would think at least Jacksonville, last I knew, had about 6 million people in it. We have the largest landmass in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking at least 150,000 people.
That's a
There
lot of
are
people to feed.
a lot of people out there
Yeah. And I
that
think
are
it's
homeless.
9 million. I think it was
Hmm.
nine.
It's 9 million now.
It's 9 million, close to 10 million. And
And the
I
thing
didn't mean to cut
about
you
it,
off. Hmm.
from what I understand, Jacksonville has a lot of very good programs for the homeless. There are people that come from other cities to Jacksonville to get the assistance and the aid. So we have a lot of transient homeless people coming from other cities
You're trying to
to
get
Jacksonville seeking aid. So the homeless population here is growing. And there's a lot of growth downtown. They're doing a lot of building. So they're trying to drive the homeless. I don't know
where they're
where
going to
they're going
go
to put them, where they're going
because,
to go.
yeah,
I
nobody
really
wants
don't
the
know.
homeless, but they don't prevent the homelessness.
Right,
Hmm.
right, exactly.
Hmm.
And in my bigger vision, I hope to have a building. I
And
hope
you,
to have a place they can come. They can get a meal, they can get a shower, they can wash their clothes. I wouldn't be able to house you overnight, but at least you can
yeah,
come in, cool off, clean yourself up, and just have some peace, at least for a few hours with a nice hot meal.
yes,
So I have big vision, everyone. So partner with me and help to make it come true because
yes,
I really want to help these people. They need help. They need a lot of help.
yeah.
There's a lot of mental health issues out there. I've seen some really sad cases where
Mhm.
there are people that just would need help in life. So not only are they challenged in life, but they're on the streets. So I'm thinking I can only imagine some of the horrors they might be going through with people taking advantage of them because of their mental capacity. So I just cannot appeal to you all enough.
Mhm.
Just please partner with True Empowerment Ministries or any ministry that's doing something to help the homeless. But I'm hoping that you'll partner with us
Mhm.
because we really, the need is big and we're willing to do as much as we can to fill that need.
Your vision is a beautiful vision. I partner with that vision. I stand beside you. It feels good to
Thank
give
you.
back, guys. This work matters. I can't stress it. Not only does it matter, but it helps to heal you internally. It helps to fill those voids where you don't even realize that you have.
Right.
Service matters, compassion matters, and your help matters. I know she mentioned volunteers. I know she did, and I'm just going to say this. She's not just talking about volunteers to pass out something. So if you're in the area and you happen to be watching this and you're wanting to go, that's helpful too. But maybe she may need you to help with packaging food, or maybe help with sorting clothing as they give out. Maybe help with, if you even have talents in creating or helping their marketing, whatever the help looks like that you feel you have talent that you would like to donate, donate it. Everything isn't money. The time, the talent, it's needed.
Yes,
So
definitely.
when you give from a pure place, it
Mm-hmm.
not only feeds the person, it feeds you too. So always remember, it's
Yes.
not rejection, it's alignment. I'm Coach Valerie, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.
That's over now. I'm breaking the chain, learning to stand in the sun and the rain. My own foundation, my own sacred name. Living my life in your frame. Codependent no more. These boundaries aren't walls, they're just my design. Respecting my space.